Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Madden. Last week, in week 1, the Cowboys defeated the Steelers 24-17. And so now here in week 2 we pick up playing the Cardinals. So let's get going. Cardinals have a very good running back, but they don't have a great offensive line, and they don't have a great secondary. Alright. I'm vastly less experienced against the Cardinals. I don't know what they're going to do. But they're not a very talented team. Leonard McElroy. I think he played for the Texas A&M. And he was a Heisman candidate, but he was injured, and it really set back his career, unfortunately. Leland McElroy. He was a great player. His best plays in the NFL came on special teams as a kick returner, ultimately. Alright, let's see if I can get a third down stop right here. Middle linebacker blitz. No, I've already forgotten that character's number. Alright, I'm going to try to start off in a formation that confuses them without my tight end. They're run blitzing to the side. I am running two. Still I'm going to run. They called out of it apparently, and my team blocked it excellently. Alright, this is another tack on their defensive ends. Alright, 3rd and 1. I'm really committed to Emmitt Smith. I'm committed to winning the Super Bowl in 1998. Running behind my offensive line and Emmitt Smith. So let's just prove it again. Now I'm going to run the quick toss. This is a play I never run against 3-4 teams, but I run it against 4-3s. It was a tough 3 yards. I'm trying on that play. I was trying to get on the outside of the linebacker, which I didn't succeed at. As you can see, there's vastly fewer gaps running against a 4-3 to start with. Still, my offensive line is very powerful. I think one reason the 4-3 is better in video game football is because there are fewer gaps presented right here. Like this is true even in Madden 2014. The way that the defensive linemen line up in their gaps dictates how the offensive line respond to their blocking scenarios. Nate Newton. Man. Maybe it's the quarterback's fault for waiting too long and making his players wait. Alright. How about something with like a quick hook comeback? I do not want to run a screen. I'm running the in and out. I want to throw it to Michael Irvin. Oh, another flag. Is it the music? Is the music doing it? Alright, Hail Mary. I'm not really going to do a Hail Mary. I'm going to try to hit them fast once they get past the 2-yard marker. Something like that. Not really a Hail Mary, just trying to catch him while he's streaking. I'm going to run a halfback counter a lot earlier than I ran it against the 3-4 of Pittsburgh. It's actually my longest rush so far in this game. I feel like I haven't found out how I can break a long one against this defensive front yet. Get it like a 20-yard run. This is another edge attacking rush. This time with an extra slot blocker. That's a tough 4 yards, isn't it? I'm audibly because I'm not sure what that play was. And I was saved by the clock. I wanted to audible to a play I was more confident in. Alright. This is a commitment to Larry Allen. I'm going to run right behind him at guard. Oh man. Larry Allen beat his guy so bad he peeled up and got to the linebacker. And then that other guy recovered. That unfortunately did not work. This is another edge attacking play. Wow. They're in like a clear run defense. They loaded up so heavily against the run that it left Michael Irvin in one-on-one coverage. So I audibled to my one pass play. That's an audible. And I threw a quick strike to him. Thank you, Mr. Madden. sped my player out of the making the play. If I had made contact successfully, I think I could have forced a fumble. Still, I'll hope the best for Leland McElroy. Like the Cardinals did, I too am going to load up against the run. So, let's see here. What a play by my strong side defensive end. I want to see if I can get a shutout this game. And I think that's going to require me running the ball with a great deal of success. It's a tremendous start. The halfback counter to the opposite side of the field. Actually, I'm going to let the 2 minute, I'm going to let it become the 2 minute warning. So I'll just enjoy jazz music until the clock expires. Alright, in video game football, if you call the plays fast enough, you can still run the ball in the 2 minute drill. Alright, I'm going to back away from that for a second. Four wide receiver, quick slants. Michael Irvin is always able to get open. There were like 3 dudes converging. That was an amazing play. I'm looking forward to the replay. I'm sure it'll be on SportsCenter. Tipped. Damn. But still, if that guy... I think Michael Irvin should have scored on that play, to be honest. I'm going to try to give Emmett every chance to do so. Amazingly, they actually audibled out of a good defense and into one that I have a better chance of scoring against. Alright, here. yet another highlight in the Hall of Fame career of Emmitt Smith.
And it's good.
I seem to never be able to stop the kicker short of the 20. Man, I hate doing a prevent defense. Larry Sinners. He was a great fullback, I think. If I recall. Sort of an all-around tailback. Sort of guy that would have 200 yards receiving and 400 yards rushing season after season. Maybe more than that, actually. He was a pretty well-known player back in the 90s. So time of possession, again, Dallas, 7 minutes. The rushing yards, 79 for Dallas. So my totals are actually down while my passing yards are up. I'm not liking that I'm passing so much. I want to get back to the run. Well, the quarterback's playing a lot better this game. 4 completions, 5 attempts, 85 yards. Cardinals quarterback is playing terribly. Even McElroy has 3 rushing attempts for 16 yards. Emmitt Smith, 14 attempts, 72 yards, 5.1 yard average, 19 yard long, 1 touchdown. No one else has a carry. Alright, receiving. It's really been the Michael Irvin show with 4 receptions for 85 yards, along with 32 and a touchdown. Let's get the game going. Well, this game, my team is decidedly less penalized, which is refreshing to see. It's time for Daryl Johnson's carry. I usually try to give him 1 or 2 a game. Is there a holding penalty against the Cowboys already? Oh no! Declined. Well, I still will go back to Daryl Johnson. His 1 or 2 times a game. That's pretty unusual for him to fumble. I think that might be the sort of Madden curse. You know, the curse of being up by 2 scores. That means the other team plays suddenly inspired. kind of want to hide the zone that I'm going to run, see if I can maybe get an interception. So this is called the black and tan. Well, I mean, there were two guys on him. The defense wasn't the fault. It was definitely on the players that time. Leland McElroy is playing some inspired football right now. Alright. I'm going to do the strong safety blitz. Only I'm not going to blitz the strong safety. I'm going to have him kind of do the zone flat. Didn't help. I did cover one dude, but maybe if I had blitzed him, I don't know, too late for regrets. I've never blocked a field goal, so I just kind of run whatever defense. Oh, out of bounds. That was how you draw it up, too. I think I was going to hit a seam. Alright, let's see if I can follow that up by hitting the seam with a halfback counter. Oh no. Oh no. I was running so fast I ran right out of bounds. Boy, that was Emmitt Smith that made that one, because the play I called led the running back into a 2-on-1 tackle situation that the running back then broke. Alright, I said I'd go back to Daryl Johnson, so let's go back. Alright, it's time to start thinking seriously about running the clock down. Alright, it's about time for the most common play I call, I think. Although it would be neat to see some statistical analysis on what plays I call and how often to what side. But here's a halfback wham. They're in a defense that's meant to defend the halfback wham, but let's see if they can do it. I feel like this is Emmett's drive. Let's see if we can get him the touchdown.
And it's good.
Wow, I overran the player there. And I got a guy hurt for it. That sucks. Do you watch this one? My right defensive linemen are going to do a stunt. They do a switch. The switch was never completed because the trash got them caught up. Oh no, my guy's the last guy that can stop him. Oh, and I missed him. Oh man, and Leland McElroy got a 70-yard touchdown run, and he breaks my record. Oh no. I can't give it up too easy. Jeez. I don't get it. I mean, because I actually did call a pretty good defense for what Arizona ran right there. I'm not sure how they beat me for that 70-yard touchdown run, but after this game I might go back and look at the film of that just to see, like, did they just beat me by blocking me one-on-one across the board? Is that what it was? Well, I'm dedicated to ending the game. Arizona is dedicated to stopping the run. That play took too long to develop. Arizona playing hot. I should have stayed away from those sort of plays. I think I need something fast striking. Something, again, like a Hail Mary, where I actually throw a bullet past to Michael Irvin. Uh-oh, I threw it to Anthony Miller. He caught it. The fans go wild. Alright, I think I have them on their heels, so I'm going to run a halfback trap up the middle. I'm going to hit him with a halfback toss, but I want to hit it to the left. Alright. They're well defending. David Smith, break your tackles. Nope. I think my uncreative play calling is sabotaging my running game right now. thought he had the inside corner there to make that reception. Alright, can I make this field goal? 40, looks like a 49-yard field goal. What to do? 49-yard field goal. I think I have to go for it because I suck at field goals in Madden. I think I'm going to go for my money deep play, which is the Hail Mary. Alright, good. Push me back. Maybe this will give me a chance for my guys to get a speed edge. And that is execution too. Toss to the outside right. Emmitt Smith cuts it back inside for a touchdown. And now this starts to look like a blowout. We'll see if we can keep this 2-touchdown score lead.
And it's good.
Alright, outside linebacker blitz from the right. There's nobody blocking him, so hopefully this can get home. A little slow to react. Leonard McElroy continues to put on a show. Suck. Son of a gun. Alright, so I'm blitzing the middle linebacker, but instead I'm actually taking control of the middle linebacker. Darren Woodson that broke up that pass. Alright, I have got to start playing better. Leonard McElroy is the guy they're going to time and time again. So maybe it's time I focus some more coverage on him. Oh, and they still caught a touchdown. There were 2 guys on him. You can't scheme it better than that. And they're going to kick an onside kick. This is ruining my defensive standing rankings. Alright, I don't know who Armstrong is, but way to take it. So once again, you can tell Arizona's lined up in a zone. Not going to move, even when I move my players around. I can feel like I'm closing in on the kill. I totally juked that guy in the backfield, but only for 2 yards. Maybe if I'd let Emmett do it, he would have gotten the conversion. Alright, it's my favorite play, the halfback man. They're in a bad defense. If I can just snap the ball. Not bad enough, apparently. That must have been a linebacker blitz where they blitz up the middle, and that's why they kind of delayed for a second while my offensive lineman cleared out. Wow, Emmitt Smith is having a Hall of Fame kind of game once again. You think Troy Aikman runs? Defense, can you please help me win by 2 scores? Alright, this is a safety blitz or a cornerback blitz, but I'm not actually blitzing the corner. I'm going to drop him back like a safety, which I jam the line. Oh man, he abused me. That was on me. Thank you, Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders stopped that play. 1-0. Come on. Yes. Deion Sanders helped me win by 2 scores. Absolutely on that play. A way to not let them have it. 166 passing yards for the Cowboys, 215 yards for the Cardinals, 190 yards rushing for the Cowboys. That's more like it. Seven of 10, 164 yards, touchdown. You see Jake Plummer at the bottom of the bench there. And 66 yards for Emmitt Smith. Excuse me. Alright. So that wraps up that game. It's on to week 3. So week 2 wrap-ups. Let's see what the stats are. And last, let's check out how we're ranking. I'm not sure what. Alright, well that wraps that up. Hope you enjoyed the Cowboys beat down on the Cardinals. And enjoy us next week. And let's see here. When the Cowboys take on the Redskins in a classic rivalry game. Week 3 of NFL action in Madden 1998.